guys, I hope you liked that little intro I made. This is the first time in a while that I've made a video of me in real life. So yeah. Oh, if you guys don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Jamari Gordon. I'm an animator and an artist. Okay, let's just get into the video. Enjoy my first ever sketchbook tour. All right, guys. Here's the sketchbook. Say hi to my hand. I couldn't record this with the original audio, so I had to resort to a voiceover. Thank you to my sister for the suggestion. I gotta say, for my first sketchbook tour, it's been a real nightmare trying to record everything, but hopefully this take is the best one. So a little fact about my sketchbook. This was gifted to me by my sister for, I think, a birthday. And I found it recently and just decided to use it because the other books I had before were composition notebooks I was using as sketchbooks. All right, so over here we have the cover page. That's me and Penny right there, and content warning down there, although it doesn't really match up. I started this sketchbook May 23rd, and I ended it July 30th of this year. If you really want to, you can pause and read the little description I made, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Here we go into the next page. And over here we have a nameless OC I made during PSAT. I made this character and a bunch of other characters on a little test leaf paper, but the test leaf paper got thrown away and I luckily remembered what the character looked like, so I decided to put it in my sketchbook. Looking back at it, the drawing of him in the top hat is not as bad as I thought, but the rest of it looks a little wonky. On to the next page, we have more OCs. The one in the bun is Tiana, and the one with the little bob haircut is Sophie. These two characters originated from a comic I made in 8th grade, and I really like these characters. They're supposed to be in my webtoon, but I never added them. And then over here we have Pinterest sketches I made off of the saved images I had in my Pinterest feed. I really like the cat one, but the one with the dreads and the cap, I struggled with a lot. That's all I really have to say about this page. On these two pages, we have some Overwatch art. There's going to be a lot, so just giving you a warning. There's a lot of Overwatch stuff in here. But over here, we have Hanzo, and the bottom sketch I really struggled with. And then over here, we have Reinhardt. The Reinhardt sketches came out better than I thought it would look, but the one on the top right corner is a freehand sketch that I made after getting the reference. That one came out okay. Me and my friend were doing a drawing challenge, and I was supposed to fill up this page more, but I kind of forgot about it. This is Dark Cacao Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom, but I don't really like this sketch of him, so we can move on to the next one. Over here we have Pattaya Dragon Cookie and another little character I made just to test out hairstyles. I worked on these two pages very late at night because I just really wanted to draw and I couldn't sleep because I was just thinking about drawing these characters. So yeah. Over here we have some more Overwatch sketches. Here we have Ramattra and his weapon down at the bottom. I don't really like the Ramattra sketch so much. I'm thinking about doing a redraw, but for right now, yeah, that's all I have. And then over here we have Cassidy and Reaper and another Reaper skin, and then Zenyatta at the bottom. I don't really like the Reaper skin drawing too much, but my art style is evolving day by day, so I guess everything will look funny at some point. That's the wonders of drawing, I guess. And over here we have a blank page that I never finished. But yeah, here is a screenshot of a FNAF animation that I wanted to draw for some reason. There's Circus Baby and Funtime Freddy and Foxy in the background, but it looks really wonky because I didn't finish it. And I don't really want to finish it. Okay, this page looks very chaotic. I know. I can't really explain this page too much. It's more, wow. I'm trying to come up with commentary for this, but I actually don't know how to explain this at all. But yeah, there's me and Penny. Lots of me and Penny. Oh yeah, here's some sketches I made for TikTok. I wanted to draw my Roblox avatar that I have. I made my Roblox avatar a black samurai for some odd reason, but I really like the design and I just wanted to draw it. And then over here we have Alex Sketches, one of my OCs. I don't really like this design too much, and I'm trying to work on a redesign because, I don't know, it's just off to me. It's very bad. As you can tell, I struggle drawing anthro characters, but hopefully I can master it one day. Here we have some Howl's Moving Castle fan art. Here's Turnip and Calcifer. The Calcifer drawing is a little off to me, but I do like the way I drew Turnip. Yeah, I drew this right after I finished Howl's Moving Castle, and I kind of watched it recently, and I really love that movie. But anyways, here we have Pearl and Steven, some Steven Universe fan art. I really like Pearl, and I liked her character design, so I wanted to draw it. I struggled drawing the Pearl at the bottom, though, and I did struggle drawing Steven's arm as well. I think I post a lot of these sketches on Instagram, so you probably, if you're from Instagram, hi. Here's a sketch of Crybaby's new form, Melanie Martinez's character. I drew this in Spanish class, and I gotta say, it looks really good. I can show you a picture of the old design. It did not look as good as this one, but yeah, I'm still pretty proud of it. And then over here we have an old character I drew in 8th grade. I redrew this, and I think my friend still remembers this character because I remember she really liked this drawing. And then on the side we have some random sketches I made for some odd reason. I like the atmosphere of this sketch, and I wish I can render, so I can maybe render this later, but I'm still learning how to render. But that's really it for this page. We can go on to the next one. So these two pages are not that interesting, but it's still kind of worthy to show. Here's a little comic I made at 11:45 p.m. That's why it's named that. And then over here we have some failed anatomy practices. I used the bigger one as on a reference. I referenced that one. And the one at the top right corner is mine without reference, and it looks very bad. But I'm still learning, or I was still learning. Don't mind my hands, they're kind of freaking out at the moment. I don't know why I was freaking out. But here is a sketch of Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service and Gigi. I really like that anime. I loved the movie. It was amazing. Again, it's a trend. I watch Studio Ghibli movies, and I drew it in the sketchbook. And then over to the right side, we have more Steven Universe fan art and a very weird sketch of Pearl on the top right corner. And I really like that Garnet drawing there. I really like that one. And now, as we turn on to the next page, we have some sketches of Kiriko. I really like the top left one, but the bottom right one is a little off to me because of the mouth and the hair. I could redraw that one later, but for now, I'm going to leave it as is. And then over here, we have some more Gabriel Reyes, aka Reaper. This is the skin I drew earlier, but I wanted to redraw it again, so here's the redraw. Yep. This one's not too bad, but it's not great either. I think I made better sketches of him later on in my future sketchbooks. But over here we have a very weird page. Very ashamed of this page. It's not great. And over here we have some more Overwatch sketches. There's Bastion, D.Va, and Sojourn. I gotta say, I really like the D.Va one a lot, but the Sojourn one is questionable, at least. I feel like I could have done better with that sketch, and I am gonna do better. Hopefully I can redraw her in a future sketchbook. And then over here we have another Reaper skin and more Zenyatta. We have Zenyatta's ball, Zenyatta himself, and a really rough sketch of Zenyatta at the bottom right corner. That bottom right sketch is his mage skin that he had in a recent Overwatch season. The reason why I'm so obsessed with drawing Overwatch characters is because I think their character designs are really interesting. But anyways, it's a very common theme for this sketchbook to be a little empty, but here is some more OCs. There's Shadow in the left corner, and Penny and Owen, me, random expression test. It's a very empty page. And then over here we have some images, or not images, sketches I pasted in from an old composition notebook, and I pasted it into here. Then more Shadow and the Pearl in the corner. All right, we have this page. On the top left corner, that was a screenshot I drew from my For You page. I have a very weird For You page, but anyways, the two sketches below it are things I referenced from a Netflix show I was watching. I was watching Celebrity, which is this K-drama about revenge. I like revenge K-dramas. Although I would go into detail about it, but I don't really have time. Over here we have more expression tests and random OCs, and then Shadow in the bottom left corner. Yeah, very nice. I like doing little expression tests in the pages to fill them up, but I also like having doing the expression test because it helps me like with animation later on. Ooh, over here we have a failed attempt at My Neighbor Totoro fan art. Things didn't go too well while drawing him in my style, but we're gonna move on from that. Over here we have a more detailed page of my OC Shadow. He's a very old one. I made this OC since I was in, fourth grade, I think? Or maybe before then? Yeah, he's a very old OC, and I just recently redesigned him, so that's his new design. His old design looks horrible. Over here we have another character in Shadow's realm. It's supposed to take place in a semi-medieval / fantasy / sort of quote-unquote modern society. I don't know. Here's one of the characters, Snow. He's a bartender, and I added him in one of my Instagram posts. You'll definitely see him again later. Over here we have more sketches of Shadow and me trying to attempt to do Shadow's side profile, but I'm not very good at side profiles right now. I do like the way I shaded his hair. At the bottom we have another character in his world. He's like a fire king or whatever. This is a comic panel of what the story was. But anyways, here is another page with Shadow and Penny. I made them interact. It was a little fun drawing this. I think I made this to fill up space, but either way, I still like it. And then in the top left corner, that's Penny in Shadow's cloak. Fun little gag. And then over here we have more Shadow, and I made him a friend in 3rd grade during Halloween. That's his friend in like this weird Halloween monster realm that his friend lives in. That's one of his friends. I forgot his name. This is a really common trend to have empty spaces in the sketchbook, but here we have Ace. I took the old comic book I made in 8th grade and I decided to redraw some of the frames, so those are the two frames I decided to redraw. I was supposed to draw more, but I didn't. And then over here we have more random stuff I made while I was bored. Or I wasn't bored, I was just scared and I wanted to draw, so I drew this. There's Ace in the bottom right corner, and then Penny again. Random characters and random cat thing. I'm thinking about drawing the girl again. She reminds me of Dorothy from The Wiz. Over here, my friend took over my sketchbook and I let him draw on it. So here's this wonderful, beautiful sketch. And I'm trying to hide that sketch I made. Jump scare warning. Here's the first sketch I've ever made of Miguel O'Hara. I struggle drawing this guy. I don't know why, but oh, it looks very weird here. Very weird. I do like the other sketch though. That one's nice, I guess. Oh, and then over here we have more expression test and a very very hyper realistic nightmare. What the heck is that? There's not a lot I can actually say about this page other than I drew stuff and filled in space. I remember raccoons were trending on TikTok, so I decided to draw raccoons, but I never posted any videos on these raccoons. I drew this at school, and I remember I was really stressed that day, and I thought, what a great idea to draw raccoons to relax. So that's what I did here. I have a lot of problems at school, and this sketchbook was a great way to ignore that stuff. And over here we have some Spider-Man drawings. Spider-Man at the top right left corner. Wow. And then we have Miles Morales, an unfinished sketch I was working on of Miles Morales down bottom. I think I struggled with the eyes and then I gave up on everything else, but hey, at least I drew a fist. That was epic. I did make that. Wow, good job. Over here I was testing poses, and I gotta say it was a fun little test while it lasted. Yeah, but this is the 2 pages, guys. We're gonna go on to the next page. Over here we still have a lot of empty spaces, but it's okay. Here is an OC I made. I actually don't know the name of this OC. Gotta name my OCs. I think I struggle with that, naming OCs. If you have an OC name suggestion, you can put it in the comments if you want. I don't really have a lot of time to go into detail about that character, but over here we have some more random characters. We have Penny and Owen fist bumping in the top right corner, scientist, and weird deformed cat. Why I drew that, I have no idea. But this page is very uneventful, so we're gonna move on. Over here I just put random memes on this page. That's all I can really say about that. We have Mario side-eye and Apple Roblox character. Me driving. Over here we have a nice little nameless OC. Every time I look at her, she reminds me of some girl in a cop show that they have on, what's the channel's name again? I don't know. The bottom left corner is me trying to attempt to draw a side profile. I really struggle with side profiles, and I'm starting to realize that. But that's all I can really say about this page. We're gonna move on. Okay. Ooh. Over here, I made some sketches on the last day of school. Here is Which Kitty Go. I'm very obsessed with drawing this skin of Kitty Go. It's so great. I love the design and everything about it. But I did not finish the sketch, sadly. Yep, but I did struggle drawing her hands, and her boots. Here is a little sketch I made of what I looked like in the mirror. I literally held the book, stood in front of a mirror, and drew the outfit I was wearing. And then I keep drawing that random little thing in the bottom left corner. I don't know why. It's even in my new sketchbook. Ugh. And over here we have a alternate universe FNAF thing that this creator that I cannot pronounce the name of made. This is Noctophobia Bonnie. It's Fear of the Dark, if you guys don't know. Yeah. I really like that person's take on FNAF. It's really fun. Oh, and over here we have Jacob Talman, one of my OCs that I made. In the little world I made for him and his friend, the two main characters, they are a broke joke looking for a job, and they get into this boxing tournament. I made that from one little comic. I made it in an old notebook. I'll put an image of it on screen. Oh, and over here we have random pictures of me. The left one is a random picture I took in the dark. Very funny. And then the other one to the right of that one is a sketch of what I think I look like. And then the bottom one is me in 2020. And then over here we have some concept art of Alex. I used none of these, but it was fun drawing these concept arts. I tried my best to copy a real life golden retriever, but that didn't end up so well. So yeah, that's the result, I guess. Here's the full page, and now we're gonna flip the page. Yeah. Oh. Here's another sketch of Miguel, because the other one was bad. So I thought, maybe I can redraw it. Maybe it'll look better. It's okay. It's not that better. The one in the top, what is it, left corner, that one is a sketch I made reference from a Pinterest thing. And then over here we have Junkrat in his Halloween skin, and that one's not too great. I wish I put something over it, actually. But we're flipping to the next page. This one is a rough sketch of a post I made on Instagram. It's the same one I mentioned before, I think. Hopefully I mentioned this before. But here's an image of the completed image somewhere on the screen. But yeah, this is the rough draft, the rough sketch of it. And then here's the characters that I added in it. As you can tell, some stuff had to be cut, some stuff stayed, and some stuff was redesigned. I forgot to add Snow's tail. Snow is sort of the bartender of this world. He works in like this snowy area, so I tried to implement that in the drawing. Over here we have concept art. Yeah. Oh, over here we have some more Reaper sketches. The one on the top left corner, that one's the best one out of this whole page, but the one at the other end is not so great, and I tried redrawing it, but it didn't look good either, so I kind of gave up on that. And here we have some FNAF sticker designs that I wanted to make. Actually, I've been thinking about designing and selling stickers for a long time now, so if you guys want stickers, just tell me in the comments. Maybe I can arrange something, make a website or an Etsy, and I can sell stickers just for you guys. Yep. Oops, I got a little loud on that one. But yeah, there's FNAF 1 and FNAF 2. Golden Freddy and Freddy look a little off in these drawings, but I can always redesign it. And then we have Balloon Boy, Marionette, that robot, Endo. Yep, and then purple guy at the bottom left corner. Oh, I remember I posted an image of these sketches on my Instagram story, and a lot of you said very positive reviews about it. So I'd like to thank you for that. Over here we have the little comic I made with Jacob and the other OC. I'm not really good at naming characters, so I don't remember this character's name, but hopefully my friend is watching this video and you put the name in the comment section. Please put the name in the comment section. Please, I am begging you. But anyways, here's some more random doodles I made while I was bored. There's Jacob again, little other person, and other person with his wife and elbow. Oh, and over here I tried to draw my friend. That's a very weird drawing now that I look at it, but yeah. And then to the left we have a sketch I made for a drawing challenge that was trending on TikTok. I'll put the finishing result somewhere on screen, but it could have been shaded. I didn't actually understand the rules. Apparently you can just use the same color and it just has to be like darker. It could be darker and lighter, but I didn't do that, so we ended up with that result. But yeah, very uneventful page, very empty. I wish I filled it up more. But onwards to the next page. Oh wow, we're actually at the end. So this is more concept art of something, and yeah, very interesting. I like the little sketch at the bottom. That one's nice. But anyways, this is the end of the sketchbook tour. If you made it this far, put an eye emoji or something. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you want a better voiceover, just like the video or something. I don't know. Interact. Yeah, bye!